Welcome to the Manchester United Chronicle. In this video, we will look at the positions Leny Yoro could play in Ruben Amorim's system. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please click the subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. Ruben Amorim's 3-4-3 system is a structured, attack minded setup that relies on three central defenders, two dynamic wingbacks, and a balanced midfield duo. The wingbacks push high up to support the attack, creating width and options for crosses, while the midfield double pivot controls the game by both defending and supporting forward transitions. Up front, the three forward players spread out to stretch the opposition and look for openings and to break through. The formation is designed to keep possession, press opponents high, and quickly transition from defense to attack. Leny Yoro could potentially fit into Ruben Amorim's 3-4-3 system as the right centre back or the central centre back or even the right wing back based on the defensive qualities, pace, and comfort on the ball. So let's go through the requirements, the advantages, and the challenges for your Euro in all three positions. So in the right wing back position, the requirements include high stamina and speed. So right wing backs are required to cover significant ground along the right flank, providing both defensive support and attacking width. And then you need to contribute offensively. The role demands overlapping runs, crosses into the boxes, and link up play with the forwards. And most of all, you need defensive awareness. The right wing backs must track back to defend when possession changes, helping cover for the right side of the defense and stopping the counter attacks. The advantage for Euro at the right wing back is that he's defensively solid. Euro's defensive skills could make him a reliable option at right wing back when protecting a lead or in games where a conservative setup is needed. He has the physicality and aggression needed. His physical presence and tackling ability would make him difficult to bypass, offering extra defensive cover on the right flank. And he is a versatile option. Rotationally, he could bring a different style to the right wing back role when a stronger defensive setup is required. But the key challenges include his lack of the offensive output. Euro isn't as comfortable pushing into the attacking areas, so he might struggle to provide the crosses, the overlapping runs, and the forward runs. Typically, a right wing back in Amorim's system would need to do. And he also has limited pace for the up down movement. The right wing back role requires constant up and down movement, which might not align with Euro's primary skills as a central defender. He does have the acceleration, but sustained pace is what he might struggle with. He lacks in creativity and fluidity. Unlike traditional right wing back players who are usually agile and adept at quick combinations in the wide areas, Euro's central defense experience has limited his creativity and speed in tight areas, so which might not work in his favor um, while playing in this position. For a central center back, the player is expected to be the anchor and the organizer. He needs to read the game well, position himself as an anchor in the defense and directing other defenders. He needs to be a calm distributor, a strong passer who can distribute on either sides, connecting with the midfield and the wide options. And most of all, the central center back defender needs to have that physicality and presence, dominates aerially and positions well to clear or intercept dangers directly in front of the goal, and physically able to manage the bigger center forwards in the Premier League. The advantages for Euro is that he has that defensive composure as a center back. We could rely on his positioning and reading of the game and use his strength to keep a calm defensive line. And he will have less exposure to speedy wingers. Playing centrally reduces the need to frequently cover wide areas, allowing him to focus on organized defending. and leadership development. Taking up the central role would help him grow as a leader on the field, sharpening his organizational skills and tactical discipline. But the key challenges for him would be the center back role requires a high level of experience to read the game and manage defensive coordination effectively with his other defenders on the left and right side, and take up huge responsibilities in distribution. He needs to play accurate passes from the back, often under pressure, making ball retention extremely critical, and pressure to limit mistakes. As the last line of defense, any mistakes here can be extremely costly. So his decisions and positioning must be consistently sharp. So that's the challenges for Euro in this position. In the Ruben Amorim system, the right center back needs to provide wide defensive cover. He must be quick to cover the right side, supporting both the central defense and the right wing back. The player needs to have ball progression skills. He should have the ability to drive the ball forward or make accurate passes to initiate attack down the right side, and he should be able to press aggressively, often stepping forward to press when opponents transition, intercepting passes and disrupting play. The advantages for Euro in this position is that he has the pace and mobility. His speed, especially his acceleration, would help in covering spaces behind the advanced wing backs, allowing quick recovery. He adds flexibility to attack. In Amarim's system, the right centre back has some freedom to push forward or overlap, and Euro's solid technique could support this. And early development, he's a young player, especially young for a defender. Playing as a right centre back in a three back system could help him develop his tactical awareness and composure under pressure. But the main challenges for him is his ball playing confidence. As a right centre back, he often is tasked with distributing the ball um, under pressure, which can be challenging if opponents are pressing high. And he needs to improve his 1v1 defending. He'll face some of the best wide attackers and may need to prove his positioning and quick decision making in these 1v1 situations. He already has the experience of playing against players like Mbappe in the French league, but in the Premier League, he needs to play against players like Doku, Heung-min Son, Jack Grealish, Mitoma, Luis Diaz, and Cody Gakpo, and and it's not just one of those games where he needs to face a pacey winger. It's pretty much every single game. My personal opinion is that the right centre back position is the best suited for him initially, as it gives him more freedom to grow and adapt while covering his strengths. The centre back role, while possible, might require more experience and composure. Over time, he could adapt to that role depending on Amorim's tactical demands and Euro's own development. The least preferred role is the right wing back. He could be used as an emergency or a rotational option in an extremely defensive setup when we are one goal up and we need to go through the last, let's say, 10-15 minutes. He's perfect. But apart from that, I think he is currently best suited for the right center back position. If you like the video, please click the like button, drop your comments in the comment section, and please do not forget to subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one. Bye bye.